Geralt is a great fighter, no doubt. And today we're gonna put him in the world of A Song of Ice and Fire or Game of Thrones. We can test him in multiple scenarios, and we'll see how fair he gonna do in the crazy world of Game of Thrones. Geralt's survival in Westeros depends on his ability to adapt to its harsh conditions. As a skilled monster hunter, he can handle the dangerous creatures lurking in the land. But his social skills may not be enough to survive the cutthroat politics of Westeros. Westeros is a kind of place where everyone is looking to oversmart the others, and Geralt is not a good politician for sure, and neither that stuff interests him. Geralt's sword-fighting skills would be put to the test as well, as the swords in Westeros differ from those in The Witcher. But Geralt's agility and speed could give him an advantage in combat. Can Geralt survive Westeros in his day-to-day life? Yes. With his combat skills and ability to adapt, he could survive in Westeros. Scenario 2. Can Geralt find work in Westeros? In the world of Westeros, there are a plethora of jobs and professions available to those who are skilled and determined. Geralt, with his vast array of combat skills and knowledge of the supernatural, could potentially find work in many different areas of Westeros. But the main question remains, would he be able to adapt to the culture and politics of the Seven Kingdoms? Geralt's best bet for finding work in Westeros would likely be as a sellsword, offering his services as a skilled fighter to those who can afford to pay. Monster hunting is not really a thing in Westeros, so he would have to kill humans instead to earn some bucks. The mercenary lifestyle is well suited to Geralt's skills and temperament, and he would likely find many willing employers in the world of Game of Thrones. But Geralt's reputation as a witcher could also work against him in Westeros. The Seven Kingdoms are known for their distrust of outsiders and anyone who is different. Geralt's non-human status, as well as his abilities, could make him a target of suspicion and fear, potentially limiting his options for finding work. People might continue to see him as a hostile threat. So, can Geralt find work in Westeros? The answer is a tentative yes. While he may face some challenges due to his status as a non-human, Geralt's combat skills and supernatural knowledge could make him a valuable asset in the dangerous world. Now let's talk about can Geralt sit on Iron Throne, because that's literally the most important achievement. Geralt's skills as a witcher could make him a valuable contender for the Iron Throne. He possesses a strong combat ability, considerable tactical prowess, and a reputation for being a shrewd political operator. His knowledge of monsters and magic could make him a useful asset to potential allies in the Seven Kingdoms if he tried to make allies in right way. But the thing is, becoming king of Westeros is no easy feat, as it requires a great deal of political maneuvering, alliances, and sheer power. Geralt may struggle to navigate the complex web of relationships and allegiances in Westeros, especially as an outsider. Also, Geralt's status as a mutant may make him a target for prejudice and mistrust in a society that is deeply entrenched in tradition and hierarchy. He may find it difficult to win over the people of Westeros and earn their loyalty, so we can assume that while Geralt has the skills and abilities necessary to become king of Westeros, it is unlikely that he would be able to do so without significant challenges and obstacles. Scenario 4. Can Geralt take down Westeros fighters? Westeros is known for its skilled fighters, with Jaime Lannister and the Mountains standing out as two of the most formidable. It begs the question, can Geralt take them down in a fight? First, let's talk about Jaime. Known as the Kingslayer, Jaime has killed some of the best knights in the Seven Kingdoms. He's a skilled swordsman, with years of experience and training under his belt. But our boy Geralt is no slouch either. He's a master swordsman, and has fought and defeated some of the toughest opponents in his world. In a one-on-one fight, it would be a close match. Both are highly skilled, but Geralt has the added advantage of his signs and potions. With his enhanced reflexes and strength, he will take Jaime down. As for the Mountain, he's a towering behemoth of a man, standing at over 8 feet tall and weighing in at over 400 pounds. He's known for his brute strength and his ability to crush his enemies with ease. However, he's also slow and lumbering, which could be a weakness that Geralt could exploit. Geralt would have to rely heavily on his speed and agility to avoid the Mountain's attacks. He could also use his signs and potions to weaken him and strike at his vulnerabilities. While it would be a difficult fight, Geralt has a good chance of taking down the Mountain. So here Geralt will potentially defeat fighters like Jaime and the Mountain. His skills as a swordsman and his use of signs and potions would be his greatest assets in a fight against these formidable opponents. Now let's talk about the ultimate challenge, taking down the White Walkers and their dragon. This is where things get really interesting. Geralt has taken on some pretty tough monsters in his time, but can he handle the undead and their icy beasts? Well, it's not going to be easy. White Walkers are incredibly powerful, and their dragon are even more so. Geralt might be able to take down a single White Walker or dragon with his silver sword and magical signs, but it's unlikely he could handle a whole army of them. Geralt does have some advantages. For one, he's incredibly quick and agile, which would give him an edge in battle. Additionally, he's immune to many forms of magic, which could come in handy against the White Walkers. So, can Geralt take down the Night King and his dragon? It's certainly possible, especially if he has some help from other skilled fighters. But could he take down the entire army of the dead? That's a much tougher challenge, and one that he might not be able to survive. Ultimately, it would come down to a battle of attrition, and Geralt might not have the stamina to make it through. So the answer is, yes, Geralt could potentially take down a White Walker and dragon, but he's unlikely to survive a full-scale battle against the army of the dead. So that's it for today's video about Geralt's adventure in the world of Game of Thrones, and I also made one video about Geralt's adventure in the world of Elder Scrolls, so you can check that out too. The link is in description. Plus, if you have any suggestions for videos like this, feel free to comment down. Finally, thanks for watching, and if you enjoyed the video, please like it and subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you next time. Take care.